All right, welcome wrestling fans back here to the Nation Network for another episode of Saturday Morning Superstars of Wrestling featuring the World Wrestling Federation.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Saudi Iran, weighing in at 258 pounds.
Well, to say that the nation of Iran is not one of the top subjects going on right now, not just inside the world of wrestling, but outside, would be an understatement. And the Iron Sheik has made it very clear. He is going to look to take out what he refers to as the infidels here in the World Wrestling Federation. And the number one target on his mind really is Sergeant Slaughter.
Well, indeed, we have seen over the many weeks to come, and it has been that the Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov, along with Yokozuna, a somewhat united nations of their own, have decided that they are indeed looking to target anyone and everyone that supports the good old United States of America. And here comes his opponent tonight, former World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, Sergeant Slaughter has had his hands full with Yokozuna as of late. And we know that that feud is just continuing to heat up here in the World Wrestling Federation.
All roads lead to WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen, March 31st, right here on the Nation Network. It is going to be the who's who of professional wrestling. Later tonight, let's talk about our main event, shall we?
Oh, that's going to be an amazing main event. So close to that big show at Madison Square Garden, too.
Hulk Hogan will be going one-on-one right here on Saturday morning against Big John Studd. That would be a main event anywhere in the world. Hogan says he wants to get ready for Andre the Giant. What better way than a fellow family member and a fellow giant in Big John Studd?
Recently had a chance to see Big John Studd and Andre the Giant in a tag team match, and oh my goodness.
Going to be one heck of a handful right there, no doubt about it. Referee trying to get a clean break from the Iron Sheik. Not a big chance of that happening, and now they two tie up once again. Bob Backlund, nice go behind. Former world champion Bob Backlund, a tremendous amateur-style wrestler, but don't you kid yourself. He knows when it comes to the Iron Sheik, he's going to have to bend and break some rules just to stay in the fight. Iron Sheik finds a shot right there at the midsection, scoops up Backlund, down across the knee. The backbreaker.
Yeah, he wants to soften up that back of Bob Backlund, no two ways about it. He likes to use that finishing maneuver of his, which is the camel clutch. He will stretch that back out, and he makes a lot of people submit when he does.
Now the Sheik and Ali on the top rope. Comes down, oh, the axe handle to the head, and Backlund is down. Here comes the referee for the cover, or I should say the count of one. Later tonight, we're going to see some tag team action featuring the up-and-coming tag team of the Hart Foundation. Bret the Hitman Hart, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
What are you talking about, Bret the Hitman Hart? This young man is really coming into his own, and now he's going to add the tag team division as well.
Indeed, our reigning television champion. That title, of course, will not be on the line here this week. Backlund going up to the top rope as he has the Sheik in a prone position. Drops that elbow right into the upper body of the Iron Sheik, hooking the leg. Referee counts one, gets two, and the Sheik barely got that shoulder up off the canvas. Iron Sheik now going for the suplex, and this is one of the things that the Iron Sheik is an absolute specialist in. He can suplex a man from just about any position you can imagine.
Yeah, the upper body strength of the Iron Sheik is legendary. We've seen him do those training rituals that he has with those very unique Persian clubs.
And now Backlund trying to put him away here. Got a count of one. Many people have tried those Persian clubs, as you mentioned, and have failed to do it. Sheik does it with ease. Oh, look at it. Small package on Bob Backlund. This might be an upset. There's two. And he reverses. The Sheik with the shoulders down. And another reversal. And again. Oh, what a match we're having here this morning. And a headbutt by Bob Backlund.
He may have drawn blood on the Iron Sheik with that headbutt, I think.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. And again, I mentioned earlier, Backlund, a student of the game of professional wrestling, of amateur wrestling. He is an expert. He has done a tremendous job of bridging the amateur and professional ranks. Iron Sheik now with another tremendous suplex. Thinks he might have done enough damage. We will see. There's a 2 count. And Backlund still able to sneak that shoulder out just in time. Oh, wait a minute. He's getting ready for it. The Iron Sheik applying the camel clutch on Bob Backlund. Can he hold on?
Well, Backlund would not submit.
Indeed, the blood running down the face of the Iron Sheik, and now Bob Backlund. How much can he possibly have left after taking that camel clutch? That has got to have done some serious damage. And now using those very questionable boots, the Iron Sheik. I still can't understand how he is allowed to wear that footgear into the ring.
Well, it's been checked out. The powers that be say it's good to go.
Well, I've talked to a number of men who have been in the ring against the Iron Sheik who have felt that boot. And they all say a different story. There is something going on in there. Oh, and Bob Backlund now applying the chicken wing is on. The Iron Sheik is in trouble. And somehow manages to survive.
Bob Backlund coming up with a suplex of his own. And, you know, we talk about the Iron Sheik and his love of the suplex and how good he is at it. Oh, hold on just a minute.
Oh, another one. He's got him again. This time the Sheik is fading. Referee is right there, and I think it's all over. He still will not submit. Backlund wants him on his feet. That's what he's got. The Iron Sheik, groggy, doesn't know where he's at. Double axe handle right between the shoulder blades by Bob Backlund. Back body dropping out to the floor he goes. Backlund comes back in the ring. Opening contest here. Imagine what it's going to be like for the main event later on. Iron Sheik ramming the head of the former champion into the turnbuckle repeatedly. And now he's got him in a Boston Crab. He is wrenching back on it. And Backlund finding a way to survive. Harney missed that one. Sheik belly to back suplex. Oh, that one definitely did some damage.
He hooks the leg, and this could be a problem for Backlund after that.
He got a shoulder off. Bob Backlund somehow managing to kick out. Look at the Sheik. He cannot believe it. Calling to Allah. He's not going to help you. Once again, down goes Bob Backlund. And once again, the Iron Sheik. The camel clutch is cinched in. Bob Backlund managing to escape. He pries the hands of the Iron Sheik apart. Small package rolls him up. Shoulders are on the canvas. There's one, there's two. And the Sheik managing to kick out. What a match we're having here, ladies and gentlemen. All things considered. The animosity boiling up between these men. Bob Backlund, of course, one of the members of the Cobra Corps. And he's going to go one more time. Indeed. He got him. The Iron Sheik submitting to Bob Backlund. But Backlund appears to be injured.
Yeah, Bob Backlund definitely took some damage in that one.
Well, he was in a camel clutch on 3 separate occasions. That Boston Crab as well could have done some damage. We'll have to get a medical update on him as the night progresses if we can. In the meantime, fans, will be back with our next match in just a moment. Stay with us.
How can I get muscles like you guys? Wow, Mr. Wonderful!
You can start by getting in shape with a Hulkamania workout set.
Great!
It's got everything you need. Head and wristband, a jump rope for warming up, a hand gripper for power, dumbbells for strength, an exercise poster, and even Hulk's own workout tape.
The Hulkamania workout set. You from LJN.
Are you in shape yet?
Yeah!
Oh!
All right, fans, back and ready for our next matchup here on Saturday Morning Superstars of Wrestling.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jim Brunzell.
Jumping Jim Brunzell. He's got an absolute lethal drop kick.
Yeah, we've seen that drop kick in action, and when he hits that thing, boy, oh boy, he puts people on the mat.
Well, he's going to have one heck of an aim and a lot of power behind it if he's going to put this man down on the mat.
And his opponent from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds, Yokozuna.
This is a monster of a man. Sumo wrestler, Mr. Fuji. Dug this guy up somewhere and brought him all the way back here to the United States. And we have seen what he has done to Sergeant Slaughter over the last several weeks.
Yeah, it has been a back and forth between those two men, and nothing has been settled, not even close.
We get ready to kick this one off. Bell sounds, and look at this. Brunzell got a quick shot in that definitely got the attention of Yokozuna. He's unloading on Yokozuna. And the big man absorbs all of that and then shoving him right back down to the mat.
Brunzell's going to have a better game plan than that, though, because he gives up way too much size and strength. And look at this.
500 pounds of Yokozuna driving down into the upper body of Brunzell, who now dragging himself to the corner. Oh, no! That might be it. This one might be over very quickly.
Somehow Brunzell manages to kick out. I don't know how he did it. No idea.
Yokozuna now raking the eyes. Brunzell trying to fight his way out of it, but Yokozuna now going for the cover, putting all that weight down on top. Drives that forearm right to the chest. And now choking him out right in front of the official. Give me a break.
There's only so much a referee's going to be able to do with 500 pounds of sumo wrestler. You can talk all you want. I don't even think he understands the words that she would be saying.
He drops him across the top rope. I am actually very surprised that we do not see Mr. Fuji here ringside with Yokozuna.
Or Bobby the Brain for that matter, because they've both been playing a role when it comes to Yokozuna.
Well, the Heenan family right now is getting more and more powerful as the days go by. Big John Studd, Andre the Giant, Ken Patera, and now this working relationship with Yokozuna and Mr. Fuji.
Well, they refer to themselves as the United Nation.
Well, they are United Nations indeed, but in the sense that they are united against the United States. Brunzell trying to fight his way back. Knee right to the head. Oh, that one got the attention of Yokozuna. Now Brunzell putting some offense together here.
This is what he needs to do. He's got the big man down. You've got to keep him down. Do not let him get back up.
Big splash, 500 pounds. Oh, I don't know about that one, referee. Oh, it's only going to get worse for Brunzell. Bonsai. And he kicked out. Are you kidding me?
He may have kicked out, but my real question is why?
Well, Brunzell has no quit in him, but that may cost him in the long run because this is getting ugly. I don't mind telling you. Big knee right to the side of the head. Brunzell is in trouble, and now Yokozuna, what's he going to do? Just continues to pummel his opponent here. Oh, and he's got a handful of face there. Rakes the eyes, and Brunzell. Back body drop. Oh, and a diving forearm right across the face of Brunzell. Brunzell stuns him with a shot to the midsection.
Kind of surprised that that would have any effect on Yokozuna. I would think that'd be the least place you'd have any luck.
Brunzell managed to duck out that big forearm shot. Now, big right hand dropping Yokozuna. And Brunzell taking a moment. I don't know if that was a smart move. There's a clothesline. Down he goes. Another clothesline. Brunzell with 3 clotheslines, and Yokozuna staggers to the corner. He got him up with a slam. Can you believe this? Brunzell goes for the cover. He slammed Yokozuna.
Man, I've seen some incredible things in the world of professional wrestling, but I don't think I've ever been more impressed than what I just saw right here. Jim Brunzell, and again.
You've got to be kidding me. How in the world? Jumping Jim Brunzell from the top rope. Yokozuna's in trouble. Crossbody. If he wins this match, I think Yokozuna's going to have a word or two for Mr. Fuji.
This is where Fuji really would come in. He could be the guiding light from outside the ring. He could tell him the things that he doesn't necessarily see. A lot of times you can get lost in the trees when you're in the forest.
2 count. Another close call right there. Into the turnbuckle. Back out front. And now Brunzell off the top rope. He is poised. Flying drop kick. He went for it, but he missed.
He grazed the shoulder of Yokozuna, but it was nowhere near enough to do any damage.
He's going for the slam again, and this time it does not pay off. Yokozuna goes for the cover. He's got his feet up on the ropes. Referee caught it. Crucifix roll up, the shoulders are down, and now the weight of Yokozuna working against him. It's an upset. It is an upset.
We have seen a lot of crazy things happen here on Saturday morning programming, but I don't think I've ever been more shocked than what I just saw here. Jumping Jim Brunzell. It looked early on like this match was going to be a one-sided squash, literally. There it was, the match was over. 1, 2, and what happens with that third count, I'm not so sure, because his shoulders were still down.
And moments later, the bonsai drop with another questionable 3 count. Nice crossbody off the top rope. Brunzell pulling back on that drumstick of a leg. And here it was. He knows he had him. Nice move right there by Brunzell. So quick, using that quickness advantage that he possesses. And he tired out Yokozuna.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things. We didn't bring it up earlier, but the fact is, when you're as big as Yokozuna is, stamina's not going to be your friend. You need to get matches over quickly.
All that extra weight was coming down on the shoulders, courtesy of the crucifix roll-up, making it all that much harder for Yokozuna to escape. But what an absolute amazing win for that man right there, jumping Jim Brunzell. Tag team action still to come. Stay with us.
There's only one man who can tell the world all that goes on in pro wrestling.
I'm Captain Lou, and I'm talking to you about the world of pro wrestling. Call me. I'm telling you. This number's for you. Mom, you raised a great son.
There'll be no more calls for you, Lou. My boys and I are taking you in. Get it. Come on.
I got a right to make one phone call, and so do you.
Lou Albano's Wrestling Hotline, available until further notice or a hearing. Call now. $1.50 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
All right, fans, we are back. And here come the tag team of Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Weight of 516 pounds. Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
Bret the Hitman Hart, the Intercontinental Champion, defeating Tito Santana not too long ago for that title. The man who held that title for so long. And now the Hitman finds himself as the champion.
A lot of people wondering when the return match is going to take place, because that is a classic, no doubt about it. But the Hart Foundation as a whole, they show that they can do it any way they want to, whether it's singles competition or right now we're going to see them in tag team competition.
Anvil loaded up. Into the corner goes SD Jones. SD with his tag team partner this week, Tavish. And now the Hitman sending him into the corner. Monkey flips him out to the middle of the ring. The Hitman on the apron. What's he got in mind here? Springboards over, cross body, nicely executed.
Well, that's why they call him the excellence of execution. For just moments like that, he can get things done in that ring and make them look seamless.
Indeed, precision. One of the graduates, the great graduates from the dungeon, run by his very own father, the legendary Stu Hart. That dungeon in Calgary has been known to break many man's spirits. Not everyone makes it to the big dance.
No, if you don't have what it takes to make it in the world of professional wrestling, believe me, the dungeon will bring that out.
SD Jones now making the tag, and here comes Tavish with a boot to the midsection, and now he unloads. Nice move right there on the anvil. That reverse suplex. Comes down off the ropes, dropping the knee right to the head, and now goes for the cover. There's a count of 1. There's almost 2. We've seen one upset tonight, and we're going to get another one.
I can't imagine it, but then again, based on what we saw earlier, couldn't imagine that either.
Driving that knee right to the side of the head of the anvil. Tavish, a well-traveled journeyman. He's been in the ring on many different continents with some of the greatest names of all time. He's been in there with the likes of the Andre the Giants, the Junkyard Dogs, Antonio Inoki. Nice move right there by SD, catching the Intercontinental Champion off the ropes with a tremendous arm drag, and there's the headbutt. SD has put a number of people away with that headbutt. He just rocked the world of the Hitman Bret Hart. Went for the slam and backfires on him. SD Jones across the chest, and now the Hitman not looking so good.
Yeah, the excellence of execution is being excellently executed. Quick tags being made as well, and I'll tell you, things are starting to look a little funny around here today.
Big back body drop. And now the small package. The Hitman has his shoulders down, but only for a 1 count. Tavish easily able to kick out of that one.
One thing I got to say about Tavish, yes, his best years are behind him. He knows that. We all know that. But he is a special kind of tough.
Yeah, they don't make him like this anymore, as the old saying goes.
No, they don't. Not even close. And you put that toughness together with that unbelievable experience. You know, he can't do the things he used to do, but he's learned how to do it smarter, is what he's told me.
There's a tag.
Tag made out to the Hitman, who comes in wide open. Tavish gets set up for the pile driver. Oh, that's got to be all she wrote. Save made by SD Jones. I think SD realized what was about to come down. Meantime, German suplex, nicely done right there by Tavish. He and the Hitman rolling out to the floor. Oh, he clipped the knee of the Hitman, and Bret Hart goes down.
Tavish is showing exactly why he is such a legendary performer. Back in his glory days, he did hold some regional championships, especially in the UK. And the UK is a household name.
Yeah, back in the 60s, he was a big deal overseas, across the pond, as they like to say. Are you kidding me? It's a count out.
What is going on today?
I have no idea, but a count out victory. Tavish Noon managed to get the better of Bret the Hitman Hart, and I don't think that's going to sit very well with the Mouth of the South or the Hitman.
Just when you think you've seen it all, Gene, Saturday morning.
Well, they don't call it Saturday Morning Superstars for nothing. These men rise to the occasion. Despite win-loss records, when given opportunities under the bright spotlight like this one here, you can have a match turn out the way this one did. Look at Tavish. He wasn't even done. He went after the anvil as well. What an unlikely victory for these two men. I don't think we've heard the end of this one. I know there's going to be retribution. We'll be back. Still to come, the heavyweight championship, or I should say the heavyweight battle between Hulk Hogan and Big John Studd. Stay with us.
Come on, you guys. It's only a little. A hungry giant.
hungry for a big honey taste.
Big taste, honeycomb, big taste.
Honeycomb taste, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not small.
No, no, no. Honeycomb's got a big honey taste. Big, big crunch for a big, big bite.
Honeycomb cereal, part of this big, complete breakfast.
Honeycomb's a big, big bite. Yeah!
All right, fans, we are back in the ring at this time. The Masked Assassin going up against B. Brian Blair. We saw his tag team partner pull up the most unbelievable upset earlier tonight.
You want to talk about upsets? I don't know that we'll ever see one bigger than that. That might be it.
Certainly going to be bigger than no matter who wins this one. I would definitely tend to believe Mr. Blair would have the upper hand. I think he's in better shape. I think he's faster, younger. And like we said of Tavish Noon, however, the experience factor will go to the Assassin. And we saw that sometimes that is all you need. Sent to the ropes now. Drop down by Blair. Leapfrog. And caught him. Nice move right there. Elbow right to the midsection. Back fist taken down. The Masked Assassin. B. Brian Blair now in the meantime is up on the apron. Nice move. Propels himself over that top rope with that side kick right to the chest. And Blair. Elbow right down into the face.
It'll be Brian Blair early on. He's got him down and he's staying on him. And look at this. Taking a moment to pose for the fans. And I don't know if that's what I would be doing in the match. I think really what you want to do is make sure you take your man down and keep him there.
Got that rear chin lock on him. Masked Assassin wrenching back on it. Stomp to the midsection. From the middle rope now, he wants B. Brian Blair back up on his feet, and Blair doesn't even know what's waiting for him. There's the axe handle right to the head. He's going to go for it. There it is, the Boston Crab. Can he do the damage? No.
Blair was able to use enough strength to power up and power out of that one, but that takes a lot out of you.
Well, indeed. We'd like to see a different version of the escape from that move, usually grabbing the man's ankle from behind if you can, but went once again for that back elbow. This time the Assassin was ready for it, sidestepped it, comes up with a side headlock. What a shot right to the face, blocking the referee's view. Referee was unable to see what he just did. Oh, talking about drop kicks. B. Brian Blair just caught him with one and took him all the way down.
The long fall from that apron. It's a good 3-foot drop straight to this hard floor.
Doesn't seem to have had too much of an effect on the Assassin, though, as he is right back out of here ringside. We might be getting another count out unless these two guys get back in the ring before that referee's count reaches 10. Into the ring. The Assassin now. Clothesline, down he goes. Spinning back kick to the midsection. Has him up. Blair drops him across the top rope. Oh, that one's going to leave a mark.
That'll leave him gasping for air for a little while as well. That rope is not forgiving, and you come straight down like that, throat first.
That can pinch off your esophagus, and that in itself is a very debilitating maneuver. Spine buster, well done, well executed. And now going for the cover is the Assassin. There's a count of 1, there's 2, and Blair able to get the shoulder up. Has him up again. Oh, man, that time he just dominated him. Blair might be unconscious now, going for the cover, hooks the leg, referee counting 1, 2, and Blair just barely kicking out. Again to the ropes, back out front, back body drop. To the ropes, back out front, another back body drop. And Blair once again letting the fans know he's in control, but I think he needs to focus more on the man in the squared circle with him.
Yeah, I understand wanting to get the audience behind you and get the energy up in the crowd and all that. But you were pretty close to losing this match already, and I'd say exactly what you did. Stay focused on your opponent. Do not give him any more breaks than he's already got.
Nice German suplex right there. And now Blair runs over, hooks the leg. The Assassin was well aware of the count of the official. His eyes locked on the hand. Blair has him up with a scoop slam. Down he goes. And now what's B. Brian Blair thinking? He's going up to the top rope. Comes off with a cross body block. Now bringing him back up to his feet. Look at this. Oh, he's got him in a submission hold. Referee asking the Assassin if he wants to give it up. The butterfly double armbar. Series of rights and lefts, and now has him up for the suplex, perhaps indeed. Down goes the Assassin.
Well, as the old saying goes, what goes up must come down, and it did.
Double axe handle right to the head, and now Blair is in complete control of this one. Now he just needs to put him away. Blair getting him back up to his feet. And again, that double arm bar. The butterfly. Submission hold is on. And he will not submit.
Well, Blair again feeling pretty good and letting the crowd know he needs their support.
Drop down by Blair. Now off the ropes. Deep arm drag. Wow, that one took the Assassin around. Very tight spiral on that one. Well executed indeed.
You know, the one guy we normally are used to seeing deliver a really tight arm drag like that is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. This one that we just saw, I'd say is up there in that same category.
High praise indeed. Once again, went for that back elbow, but you're not going to fool the man again. Belly to back into an atomic knee drop, and the Assassin is rocked with that one. Blair has got to figure out what he's got to do to put him away.
Yeah, this is where the experience comes up against the inexperience. And it's not to say that B. Brian Blair hasn't got experience, but he doesn't have the same level that the Assassin does.
And he just caught him with a big spine buster. Blair able to get the shoulder up off the canvas. The Assassin starting to show some signs of frustration. He's got Blair up over the shoulder and drives him into the canvas. That might be all she wrote. He manages to get up.
Well, we can't call that a kick out, but he did get the shoulder up just before the count of 3, but I don't know what he's got left in him.
Sent to the ropes, and dropped down by the Assassin. Back body drop, and Blair crashing down. Assassin has him up, brings him over to the rope. Drops him on top of the top turnbuckle pad. And now, the Assassin from the top rope. Not looking good right now. There's that missile shoulder block. Down goes B. Brian Blair.
Well, the action's rolling out to the floor now. Both men are here ringside.
Well, this is where you've got to be aware of the official and that 10 count. Otherwise, you will find yourself on the short end of the stick for sure. Blair sends him back in and follows suit. Big clothesline and another clothesline. And now it is B. Brian Blair with a series of clotheslines, and that staggers him to the corner. Scoop up and a slam, and Blair, what's he going to do now? The assassin is down in the middle of the ring. Blair coming up from the top rope. Crossbody. Goes for the cover. Shoulders are down. Referee out of position. Will that make a difference? He got the win.
What a victory that was. What an impressive victory that was. That was an all-out effort by both of these guys, but I'll tell you, B. Brian Blair really had to dig down a little extra, and it paid off for him. You know, maybe all that reaching out to the fans for support thing, maybe there's something to it.
Well, we're going to take a look back at some of the highlights here in the replay, and there were plenty to be had. Both men had pinning opportunities in this one, and there were a number of times where I thought for sure the assassin was going to come away with the victory. We'll take a look at one of them right here. He got him up. I thought it was going to be a backbreaker, and watch that. Drove him straight into the mat. That's got to knock the wind out of you.
Yeah, the wind, your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner. I mean, there's just no way that that can't rattle every organ in your body.
Here is your winner, B.
See the damage done to Blair there, busted open. Not even sure when that occurred in the match, but big win for that man. We'll be back with our main event. Stay with us.
Every generation has its stars. Major Stars. Order today at collectmajor.com.
All right, fans, time for the main event here on Saturday Morning Superstars of Wrestling, and oh boy, is it ever.
Yeah, this is not the kind of main event you'd normally see on regular television. Normally you're paying for good seats in one of the major arenas around the United States, or the world for that matter, but this week we've got it for you right here. Bobby the Brain Heenan. Wait a minute, what is this?
What is this indeed? Why is Andre the Giant here? He is not involved in this match.
Yeah, this is one-on-one. It's Big John Studd going up against Hulk Hogan. I don't know why Andre the Giant is here.
Representing the family from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 364 pounds, Big John Studd.
Oh, this is not right, ladies and gentlemen. Andre the Giant is here along with Bobby the Brain Heenan. What is going on around here?
Yeah, seeing the World Heavyweight Champion in the ring along with Big John Studd, that's pretty intimidating for anybody, even for Hulk Hogan.
How are we supposed to get a fair shot around here with these kind of numbers being run?
Well, that's the whole thing right there, Gene. They're not worried about fair. They never have been. They never will be.
Oh, the crowd on its feet, though, in anticipation, as here comes the challenger, Hulk Hogan. On March 31st, he will be coming for Andre the Giant, that World Heavyweight Championship. You better believe it.
303 pounds, the Immortal Hogan.
Well, he won that big Royal Rumble event. That guaranteed him a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. He got to pick the time, the place, and the date. The rest, as they say, is history. It'll be called WrestleMania, March 31st, Madison Square Garden. And by the way, tickets are already sold out. We will be going live on closed circuit. You can watch it on the Nation Network or at your local facilities that'll be carrying the broadcast.
You won't want to miss this one, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be history-making. Like never before, Madison Square Garden is going to come down before it's all said and done. Hulk Hogan getting ready to do battle with Big John Studd. And again, he picked this match specifically because he wanted to go up against a big monster of a man. He wants to get ready for March 31st.
Yeah, but at what cost now? Because you have Andre there ringside along with Bobby the Brain Heenan, and you have to wonder to yourself, how much of an advantage does that give him?
Hogan unloads with some heavy bombs, and Big John Studd able to withstand that. These two guys are exchanging blows. And Studd throws him off, and now again Hogan. Very little effect, and Studd able to absorb all of that.
Did you see that? That big chop right down across the chest, and Andre the Giant is enjoying this.
Oh, he definitely is. You know that Bobby the Brain Heenan told Big John Studd, whatever you do, I don't care if you get disqualified or what may happen, make sure you hurt him. Break him down, soften him up for March 31st. That's what this is all about from the Heenan family perspective. Series of elbow drops, and now Big John Studd finds himself compromised to the ropes, back out front. Hogan with a hip toss, took him over, and the big man down. And now Studd has him up, couldn't hold him. Chop block to the knee.
Well, that's a smart move right there by Hulk Hogan. Attacking that knee is exactly what he wants to do.
He's got him over. What's he doing here? Boston Crab, are you kidding me? He's trying to get a submission out of Big John Studd. Studd able to get out of that one. Hogan goes right back for more, but Studd kicks him off. Hogan sliding down the back, and there's another chop block. And Big John Studd up against the ropes. Clothesline, he comes pouring out, and there goes Andre the Giant as well. Hogan taking on both of them now.
There's a look on the face of Andre the Giant of total concern, and now he and Hogan are going out of here ringside.
Hulk Hogan better figure something out quickly, though, because the referee's count is going on, and these strikes having little effect on Andre the Giant. Big John Studd now joining the fracas here ringside. We are losing control, ladies and gentlemen. This one breaking down. From behind, look at Andre. Oh, the words are being exchanged here, and he and Hogan. From behind, John Studd just caught Hogan. into the ring. Hogan back after Big John Studd. Irish whip reversal, and Studd caught Hogan. He's up against the ropes now. Hogan with the elbow. These two titans battling it out right here on Saturday morning. Saturday Superstars of Wrestling. Has him across the back, and Hogan managing to get out of there. Comes up with a scoop and a slam on Big John Studd. Goes for the cover. There's one. And Studd able to kick out. Big John Studd now, bringing Hogan over towards the turnbuckle. Hogan not going to stay in there too long. Here's that clothesline, and again, Big John Studd all the way down. Hogan going after Andre. He's rocked him.
He's got his attention, but Andre the Giant not going down, and now from behind, Big John Studd sending Hogan right into those steel steps.
Hogan into Heenan. Big John Studd has got Hogan up in the air. And burst out into the apron. The Hulkster sent back into the ring, and Big John Studd will follow. Using that top rope now. Look at Andre at ringside. He looks a little miffed that he's been taking some incoming shots. He put himself in that position, though. He went onto that apron, has no business being there. Heck, he has no business being at ringside.
Yeah, he's not a manager. He doesn't have a manager's license. I'm not sure why he's allowed there. There's just no way for Hogan to be focused on Big John Studd when you've got Andre right there.
Hogan, big roundhouse. And again, Andre the Giant getting in the head of Hulk Hogan. Studd from behind. Hogan, what's he doing? Nice move right there by the Hulkster. And now Hogan getting Big John Studd back to his feet. Big shot to the midsection. Another one catches him. Has him by the throat and drives him back to the mat. Hogan is in control. Big John Studd is in a whole world of trouble right now. Off the ropes he goes. There's the boot. Hogan just got him. And now to the ropes he goes. He drops it like nobody home.
Big John Studd got out of that way just in the nick of time. And now trying to get Hogan to submit with that big bear hug.
Hogan wanted to get ready for WrestleMania. He wanted to get ready for Andre the Giant. Well, this is what it's going to be like when a giant puts that big squeeze on you. Can you survive? And Hogan does. Again, Andre.
This is on Hogan at this point in time. I've got to say, he's got to stop paying attention to Andre the Giant. If he wants to win this match, he's going to have to focus on Big John Studd. That is his problem right there. Big John Studd is the problem.
Oh, scoop up in the air, slam. And now Hogan drops the leg. This time it connects. Look at the look on the face of Andre. He can't believe it. One, there's two. He got it. No, he kicked out.
When have we ever seen anybody kick out from Hulk Hogan when he drops that leg down like that?
That might be the first. And Andre the Giant with a look of concern. But at the same point in time, Andre's got to be thinking right now, he just saw that that leg drop can be survived. Hogan looking down on Studd. Big right hand drops the big man. Hogan now on the middle rope, and he wants Big John Studd back up on his feet. Andre watching from ringside. The double axe handle. Goes for the cover. He got two, and Studd still able to kick out.
Hogan is unloading with those right hands, and now look at this. Studd is bleeding. Studd has been busted open.
Andre still barking across the ring at Hulk Hogan. Hogan telling him he needs to leave. Studd staggered. Hogan has him to the ropes. Back out front. Back body drop.
There's a look of concern on the face of Bobby Heenan right now, and you can imagine why. Clothesline.
Hogan studying his man. Studd comes up. There's a scoop. There's a slam. And again, Hogan. He drops the leg. There's no way he's kicking out again, is there? Referee, what are you doing? Hogan gets the win.
Well, he got the win, but it definitely took something out of him. I don't know. You know, he's got a few weeks to recover from a match like this. It might take you that long. But he rose to the occasion and did exactly what he wanted to do. He wanted to prove that he was able to get in there with a man that big, get the win. He did all of that. And as you see there, he had a battle with Andre on the floor, but he could not do any damage to Andre.
Andre the Giant appearing to be impervious to the assault of Hulk Hogan at ringside. I don't know that Bobby Heenan was too concerned about the win or the loss here. I think he wanted him to wear down Hogan, and I believe he probably did to a certain degree.
Well, this was a tremendous matchup between two of the biggest men in the world of professional wrestling today. Hulk Hogan getting a much-needed win right here. That'll give him momentum heading into March 31st, Madison Square Garden, WrestleMania. What is going to happen?
Here is your winner.
Well, that is the million-dollar question. We will get the answers. And hold on just a minute. Hogan is now going after Andre the Giant. Hogan going after Andre. And Andre goes down. And now Heenan.
He's got Andre the Giant down here on the floor. Bobby Heenan just got caught as well.
He sends Andre into the ring, and now Hogan from the top rope. Axe handle to the head. Is this going to be what it's like on March 31st? Fans, we are just about out of time. We're going to have to run. We'll see you next week for more